Welcome everyone to the FST 10102 Introduction to Agriculture. So you are in Module 3C. So for the Module 3, Development Stage in Agriculture, and for the Module 3C, we want to look at for the development tools during the agriculture and during the phase. So the topic learning outcome at the end of the class, students are able to define and describe the development tools in agriculture during the Stone Age period. So the development tools in agriculture, and you can imagine that before this, during the Paleolithic era, they only use stone as a weapon, use stone as making fire, use stone to draw or carve in the cave. Okay, let's refer to this figure. Okay, for the left side here, so basically they start to use a stone as their weapon. They use as a weapon to hunting the animals. They use the stone to do some creativity on crafting on the walls, like drawing, and also they use the big stone to make a fire. Okay, so when the next shift to the new era for the Neolithic, Mesolithic, and then modern, so they start to do some innovations. For example, from the big stone, they use a small stone. They try to carve the stone into a shape so that they have their own function. For example, here as a stove here to do a hunting animal. Okay, so from the big stone, they shift to the small pieces of the stones, and they shift into the innovation something which is like they have like shape. For example, they used to make hoe, they used to make sickle, and they used to do some hunting purpose. So let's look at the Neolithic revolutions. For further technological advance, wheeled vehicle. So during Neolithic, they start to rearing animals and also cultivation. So that they use animal also for the cultivation. They also use animal for the plugging. So means here they start to do some innovation on wheeled vehicle. So means here is save labor, allow transport of the large load and enhance trade. There are also pottered wheels, and which is allow the construction of more durable clay vessel and outwards, and also irrigation and drilling plant is also allow further increase of the food productions and also encourage crop and growth. So means here, so they start to do some digging to do or to create the irrigation purpose. So this is the agricultural revolution era. They start with the before this they just use a stone, and they start to use animals to help them in agriculture. They use animals and also implementations to help in do activities in agriculture. And also now they use tractors or something which is connected to the technology, and also use a combine harvester. Okay, during that time, the ancient tools, the Stone Age. So it consists of sharp stone of different size and shape, and initially it's used by hand, but due to brushing and scraping, a thick wooden stem as a handle was tied later. So before that they only use stone, and they try to do some put what we call stick, and they tie together so that this can be hold easily. So this give a better grip and safety. So it used to cut wood. Okay, as a plow, it was made up of a long wooden stick with a sharper one attached horizontally. For example, here, this is a sharp stone that they use, so that when when the core's moving, so this stone will break down the soil. So preparing to the first time, it was used to dig the ground and require a tremendous amount of force by the hand. So before this, only human have to pull the stone, and now they use animals to pull the implement. We call it as an implement. So digging stick, a long stick, almost the height of a man, or maybe longer. It was used to loosen the soil and till it. Sometimes a handle was attached to for better grip and handling. And for the hole, similar to the plow, but instead of a sharp end, it has a rectangular flattened head, inferior to the plow in strength, and is used to move less soil than digging the ground. And for the sickle has a short thick handle with a crescent-shaped stone or metal base edge, which cuts the crop in one sharp swath. So sickle is also pretty much like handle. Automatic harvester, which is a regular tractor, is fixed with a harvester in the front. So the tractor is then run over the crop ready field, and the harvester harvests them with a precision and efficiency. So the size of the harvester differs depending upon the areas to be harvested. And for the modern tools, automatic row reader. So this is modern than the ancient tools. So the row reader does remove all the bits, even the tiniest one, perfectly, and maintain proper row without mixing them while routing them out. So automatic spreader. This is the modern tools nowadays. So this is mainly used for grains like rice, wheat, barley, and also to remove their husk. So the separation of husk and the actual edible grain is essential for consumption since husk is harmful. Okay. For the others, modern tool is sprayer pump. So the chemical you want to spray at one time and use, it can spray all three chemicals in lesser time than one chemical by hand. A good bargain indeed. And that's all for the module 3C. So see you in the next module, module 4. Okay.